y'all. So I wanted to do one more reading. Okay, I just finished Cancer's reading, and everything turned out swell. So thank you, spirits. Let's see what else we have for the collective, though. What else do we have for the collective? Let's see, why don't we? Pip pip cheerio on all those teams. That was like so bad. Not even being serious. I mean, not even be funny. I'm so serious. That was so bad. Alright, so we're gonna get some if you have not watched, hello, welcome in. My name is Jameer, your healing homegirl. So this is something new for me. My last video I tried it, and we're gonna keep it going, okay? So these are the signs and the houses. I was gonna do planets, but I ran out of cards, so we'll do that some other day. And I don't know too much about like astrology, but this is my way to make it easy for me to learn and understand. So when I start to learn about transits and my own chart and shit like that, it will help me, okay? Because it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I can't just read a book. Anyway, I gotta make it fun. You gotta make it fun for yourself, okay? So if you want to learn something new, if you're trying to do something different, shake it up, you know, change it up, do things. I like flashcards. I've always loved flashcards my whole life. So I was like, wow, this makes sense that I have my own deck here. This is the self-made deck, literally. I want to actually like release this deck for sale. So if you resonate with that, leave a comment down below, okay? So we can make something shake, you feel me? Because I really feel like those messages are very definitely divinely guided, okay? So let's see what we have. All right, spirit, let's see who's going to be the first card that comes out. Is going to be the sign that comes out first is going to be who this reading is for. So we had the eighth house came out. This is about merging, sex, intimacy, shared resources, inheritances, taxes, loans, assets, property, joint ventures, goals, mystery, and partners resources. So the card that came out, I was seeing it in the deck. It was calling my name. This is going to be for Aquarius, but this actually came out on the negative side. So on the front, I have the positive traits, and then on the back, I have the negative traits. So an Aquarius in its low vibrational state is stubborn and what? Oh, contrary. I need to write that again because what? Stubborn and contrary, illogical and unpredictable, and unemotional and detached. So right off the gate, I'm gonna just keep it 100. Some of y'all could be very detached. If something doesn't make sense, you're not gonna go with it, Aquarius, okay? If it doesn't make sense, you're not, it's like, so this could be a little like closed-minded, because keep going. So so you could be thinking about something very rigid. There's a lot of rigidness going on. So you could be a little pessimistic. That's the word I'm really getting. Pessimistic when it comes to either sharing finances or like joint accounts. When it comes to money in general, I'm really getting some of y'all could be very attached and detached when it comes to intimacy. So there could be a lack of intimacy or detached in sex, very unemotional when it comes to those things, merging with people, connections. I don't know, this low vibrational state is really you being alone or wanting your alone time. Not really wanting to invest in certain things. Whether that is joint ventures, this is collaborations for me also. But merging as a collective. And I feel like right now you're not really, you're very stubborn. I'm just getting what I feel. I want to go ahead and use this family tarot again. I really enjoyed using it for cancers. If you are not, so this is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Nodes, and anywhere else that you seem to have Aquarius at, okay? So, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, thank you for allowing me to connect with the collective each and every day. Thank you for allowing us to wake up out of our bed this rising. We know it is an honor and a privilege. Thank you for also allowing us, thank you for allowing this opportunity to roam this travel this earthly plane with love, grace, favor, and wisdom. For that we love and we thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay, so, all right, this cord. So y'all are really trying. I feel like y'all are really trying because every time I shuffle the deck, the Aquarius card keeps flipping out to the upright side. I feel like y'all are really trying your hardest to come out of this dark space or out of these this low vibrational place. Yes, you have to start from somewhere. You have to start from somewhere. I feel like you are starting from a blank canvas. You have literally nothing to go off. So if it doesn't make sense, how do you know it doesn't make sense if you've never been in this space or if you never saw this? This is blank. This is a new thing. You can't base this off of something that it's not. It hasn't been in. Temperance, and this is blank. You can start off you can start off patient, you can start off flowing, you can start off like harmony. Okay, so the upright traits are friendly and humanitarianism, honest, loyal, original and inventive, and independent and intellectual. So y'all are like on the contrary type shit. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? Three of Cups and the Temperance in the reverse. So there could be a lot of disharmony in friend groups or organization groups. Yo, and I feel like you're tired of, you don't want to be in that energy. Okay, you're trying to stay away from this energy. Maybe this is the energy around you. Maybe because you're hurt right now. All right, you could be dealing with some heartbreak, pain, heartache, just healing in general. Y'all are walking away from something as well. Y'all are walking away. Maybe that's why. Okay. All right, what do you have for the Aquariuses who will be tuning in? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. I'm not stressed on time, but I'm stressed on time. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Hanged Man, and if I believe this is the World card because it has a big ass world on it. Okay. These messages honestly are not how I see the original tarot deck. So if you feel that my messages don't coincide with the card, it's because this is just straight up channel. For some of them, whatever. So I don't have to explain myself. So I do what I do. Spirit know what the fuck I got going on. So listen. This is you having the strength of a tiger. Yellow could be very significant. So this is about the solar plexus. This is about you having enough confidence in yourself that you can go on into the world being the type of person that you know you are, honest, loyal, friendly, and shit, right? You have a lot to present to the world. You have a lot of a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, and a lot of support. Okay. You're very go-getting, outgoing. You're very outgoing and you're very bold. You're not the conservative type, okay? But I feel like you've learned a lot about something with the World card. Possibly a cycle. I don't like the way this card is right now for y'all. I do like it because this is how you This is about your perception of how the world looks or how the world is. This is about neutrons and electrons. Okay, so this is like the science. You could be into science, scientific shit. This is about how you are placing yourself in your life. This is how you are placing yourself in other people's life. This is possibly spirit is telling you. You've gotten a lot of spiritual downloads about certain things that you want to go towards, or the people in your life, how things would go about. Like, I'm getting like how shit will go down. You're getting insight on how shit will play out with these people around you. I don't know why, but these people look like clowns to me. These people are fucking clowns. And I feel very calm. I feel very at peace saying that. These people are clowns. They're jokes. I don't know what that means. Let's keep going. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands. I said the Queen of Swords. So the major arcana is here. We have the... There goes that Chariot card. So we have the... This is different because y'all are trying to figure out what's real and what's not. What's fake and what's real. What's perceived and what's actualized. Knight of Coins. Before we go into the next, before you step into this next arena in your life, there are going to be things that you need to figure out. There's going to be things that because this is about being confident in the things you know. 1133. This is about being confident in the wisdom that you need to really go off of faith, not based off. That's what I'm saying. If it's not, you're in this low vibrational energy, so you're trying to figure out, okay, like, if I don't see it, it's not real. But spirit is literally guiding you to things, messages, people, places, situations. They're giving you insight and wisdom on the shit, okay? And you're like, I don't know, you're very rigid. I don't know. You're giving me... That's what you're giving me. You're very stubborn right now when it comes to the things that you know you need to take action on, okay? You know you need to take action on it, and you know that there's a lot of expansion, a lot of growth. And it's like your mind is so fucking big, okay? But the way that you look at something is so small. You see what I'm saying? So you could be nearsighted. You see things... Wait. Nearsighted is you can see things far, but you can't see things near. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But the way that you think about things are very broad, very big, very expansive, very at a larger scale. But then when it's in front of you, it's like you're either made small or it's very small. But with the Five of Coins in the World card, I feel like when it comes to your finances, when it came to lack of either how you saw yourself, you may have felt crippled. You may have felt like your finances were crippled. You may have felt decrepit. Oh my God. You may have felt like your 13:33 on the clock. You felt like your money was decrepit. I don't know. You may have felt like you was too old to do something. Decrepit is like, that makes my heart feel weird. That makes my chest, So, let that go. Basically, you're letting it go. So I feel like somebody felt like they was gonna like die alone, or somebody felt like they was gonna be like by themselves. Oh my God, what the fuck? So the possibilities that you've seen something was very small, or you thought the outcome was going to be very small. It has to start somewhere. Eight of Swords in reverse, yeah. You have to realize that there's an infinite amount of possibilities to go around. There's so much to the infinite amount of things that Source has for us, that we couldn't possibly pin ourselves down to one thing. whether that's a project, a goal, resources, a career, whatever the case may be. Mind you, this is talking, I'm trying to, so this is about the 8th house, merging, shared finances, inheritance, money, okay? In regards to sex or intimacy, I don't know. But merging in this world and making a path for yourself is possible. I could tell you that. Okay, there's enough resources and success for all of us. And you have your spot in there as well, Aquarius, okay? Because you're original as fuck, okay? In your uprightness, you are original, friendly, you help people, you're independent, you're intellectual, you're inventive, you know how to go out and get it when you need to. Okay? In my deck, in my self-made deck, this is the card that's standing out to me. It says stop resisting. Okay? So this is about really expanding your mind's eye. This is about expanding your third eye. This is about thinking about like what is and like, well, what if this? Like really challenging and questioning your beliefs at this time, okay? Whew. Okay. Jesus. I love this. I love this that I'm just speaking. What is this? I think this is the 4 of Cups. Oh, and then on the back, they also told me to show y'all this. Sit your ass down. And then we have the 4 of Cups. Sit your ass down. Now, the reason why I feel like there's a need to sit down is so you can really hone in on, because I feel like Aquarius in themselves are very deep, transformative people, right? Very intuitive as well. But it's about the way that you go about looking at things. I feel like it's really about perspective in your lives, which is why the World card is here. This is about how, are you going to allow what's in your mind to match what you see, or are you going to play it small? I don't think there's a need to play it small here. I think this is about you going and get it the way that you saw it in your mind so it can come into fruition into the actual world, okay? This is from the spiritual to the physical here. 5D to 3D. Seeing things in your mind's eye. If you see it with your mind's eye, not with these 2 eyes, with your mind's eye, that means it's possible. But you don't think it's possible just because you don't see it. You think you're in that rigid and something about unpredictable. I don't know if this is I don't know how to tie in sex and intimacy. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know how to tie that in. So that might not be y'all focus right now. Y'all trying to go get the money. Y'all trying to go to get the money. Y'all not even worried about merging and connecting with somebody on that level. But maybe there's a need to. Maybe there's a need to know yourself in a sexual way or in an intimate way. This is really about this is the only cup here. Everything else is really a major arcana. You got the hangman, the world card, the chariot. And then you got heavy hitters coming out with the king or queen of wands. First of all, this is a pair right here. This is a match. This is a match, but I feel like y'all are not going towards that because y'all are going towards the money. Or the queen and the king differ because the queen knows what she wants and she's going to go out and get it. The king of wands knows and is not going to let anyone get in the way of that. So I feel like there could be a little stubbornness in going after the things you want, or it's like the way that you want something to play out or the way you want things to happen. You're going to have to tweak that. Some of y'all are separating yourselves from one thing. Y'all trying to make something separate when it's supposed to be together, if that makes sense. The emotional and the detached thing, I really feel like y'all are doing things from a really separate, almost like dissociation, but it's like y'all are trying to piece something apart when it's supposed to be like together. I can't really say that in no other words, but we do have the 4 of Cups here, so you could be a little bored. That's what I'm saying. You could be in your head, detached, very there's no spark here. You're trying to find the spark. You're trying to find the missing piece. You're trying to find this feeling, this feeling. Let's see. Clarify the king and the queen of wands. being very confident in the moves that you're making. I don't see it. I don't see it. And I don't think you see it. That's the thing. You have to go based on what you can't see. You're like trying to figure out, okay, what the fuck is this? What the, like, your mind is not able to process this. But I'm telling you, if you saw it in your mind, it was real. Okay, you're not tripping, you're not bugging. It can come into fruition. You just got to keep going. So this is about maybe a time of observance and not a time for really trying to make shit happen. Clarify the Queen and the King of Wands. Yes, we know that you're in control. We get that. Yes, we know you're prosperous. You're definitely coming out of this Two of Swords. You know that. You know that. You know that you have the drive. You know that you have the ambition. You know that you have we know we're in the presence of a God, okay? Okay. So you like I don't know no other way to put this, because it's like my mind is trying, like, I'm trying to keep up with y'all, Aquarius, okay? I'm trying to keep up with this shit. And I feel like a lot of people are trying to keep up with you, because I feel like you're moving very fast with the King and the Queen of Wands. So I'm gonna have to go in like 5 minutes, a couple of minutes. But we're gonna get this message out. So I know, dang, right? I know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to really cut y'all short. But you can have anything you want. I'm telling you, the Ten of Coins is here. This can you being married, being with your match. So some of y'all could be detached from y'all partner, physically or spiritually, or like y'all could live in the same house, but y'all be in two separate places. Y'all could be separated at this time, but still share finances. If y'all are together, something about the intimacy and the sex. I think this is why that you're not really trying to focus on that. You could be very unpredictable when it comes to you come out of certain things. I feel like you go in and you go out. You go in and you go. So it's kind of giving me like inconsistent something here. Hangman and then Chariot. And then you pop out like, okay, I understand now. I feel like you're this is you coming out of this period of this space, perspective. Perspective. It's all about the perspective and having the confidence enough to just go off of what you've been told. Not, this is like following divine instruction without knowing anything else. Like, this is you asking no questions about what the fuck is happening. You just going to do the shit, or you going to believe the shit. Like, once you have that mindset of really trusting your intuition, you will come into this state of calmness and clarity that this is you taking off the rose-colored glasses to anything that really didn't make you feel confident. This is you getting the knowledge about the things that didn't make you feel this way, that made you feel some type of way about your decisions and shit. And you're like, oh, I gotta cut this shit the fuck out. I can't share with this person no more. I can't deal with this shit no more. You gotta detach yourself from shit like that. And maybe you have to do it on an emotional level. Let's see. The World and the Five of Coins. Damn, that's a lot. But that was the Seven of Coins. So this is you about, you might have worked on something for a long time. You would try to be very patient with something, but you're realizing that you're not getting the results that you really want from that situation. So you realize you cannot invest in this no longer. You have to focus on how you are going to get your money up, how you are going to get, like, this is you knowing that you're not stuck somewhere. Like, you may have felt, because of you looking at something from the inside out, you felt like there was no way out. But then you realized you were the motherfucker that had the key the whole time. I'm going to take this one. Queen of Cords. You could be cutting cords right now. I'm telling you, there's infinite amounts. Bro, you're healing from a lot of different things. You're healing a space of, like, confusion. I think that's the word. I feel like in order to get clarity, you have to cut out the confusion. And that's why when I pulled the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords came to mind, because this is about discerning. Okay, if you're going to think about a perspective, realizing whose perspective is this? Is this my true nature? Is this how I truly feel? Or is this how somebody else felt and it's just been implanted in my brain? For me to feel small, for me to feel insecure, for me to feel not confident in my decisions. No. You're like, no, that's not me, bro. That's not me. Those are not my weaknesses. Those are not my insecurities. Those are not my projections. That's not my perspective. That's not my opinion. This is you figuring out some shit for yourself. The Emperor, yeah. Aquarius sees things on a whole different like scale. Like y'all see shit so fucking colorful that anything is fucking possible. I know you're really trying to get out of that low vibrational space. Y'all see shit so inventive and so fucking original that I don't know, that y'all heal or y'all recover y'all energy so fast. I don't know what the fuck that means, but you're not doing yourself enough justice by not sharing your gifts, by not sharing your wisdom, by not shelling. You could be selling yourself short. Shelling, going inside your shell, isolating yourself, going, separating yourself possibly. You're doing yourself an injustice by not sharing who you are with other people. You're feeling like, I can't fuck with them because I don't see how that would really fucking work. Well, Spirit brought them into your life for a reason, so you might as well see how the fuck it's gonna work. Okay? Y'all, like, if it don't make dollars, don't make sense. I understand, Aquarius. Because right now, some of y'all are actually in this energy. I don't really see that, though. The only card that has the coins is the Five of Coins. This is you knowing that there's a lot more to life, to the world, than possibly than to money, okay? There's a lot more. Clarify this queen as coins. I'm telling you something about options and opportunities. Some of y'all may have felt like y'all didn't find... Okay, so the reason why something is changing is because you didn't... There was something that wasn't fulfilled, satisfied, found at the end of the rainbow, quote unquote. And now you're kind of confused, and now you have to give up this way of looking at something. Now your perspective has to change because something did not turn out the way you thought it was going to turn out. This is like a forced transformation, or this is like sometimes the Hermit is voluntary, the Tower is involuntary, but the Hanged Man, I feel like you kind of have no choice. When you realize something doesn't work continuously, it's a cycle. At that point, it's repeating itself, and something has to change. So you had to give up on something that you enjoy very much. You had a strong connection with. I say the Hermit. This is you maybe needing to express yourself, or you haven't expressed yourself yet because there's a need to know more about the situation. What more do you need to know, Aquarius? Source already told you what you need to know. What more do you need to know? You just ain't say nothing. This communication has not been had. What is this? I'm telling you, y'all are seeing something from a 3D point of view. There's a need to tap into that spiritual and really go and trust. Y'all are slow to the knowing. I'm not saying y'all are slow. Beard is trying to work with you to really see something from a different perspective. And I feel like if y'all are not in y'all highest energy, if y'all are not in your highest vibration, you're not either gonna want to see it, or you're just not gonna pay any attention. You're just gonna be like, oh, I'm telling you, Spirit is really trying to guide you in another direction, in a new direction. If this is another direction, this direction is very fruitful. This is where things could really lead you. I'm telling you. This is the Aquarius that I need to see, y'all. Okay? The humanitarian, the friendly one, the honest one, the one who wants to work together with people. The one, I'm telling y'all are supposed to bring something into fruition either with other people, or you're supposed to be a part of this. Okay? Your efforts are supposed to be a contribution. Your wisdom, your talent, your creativity, your mind. It's something about your mind, yo. But don't allow yourself to be played small by what your pessimism tells you, by what other people have told you, by society standards, whatever the fuck. Be who you are. That's who you are. Like, that's you. That's you. And don't let anyone take that shit away from you. But you have this new opportunity, this new craft, this new way of communicating, possibly, this is you coming out of the cocoon. This is you fully evolved, fully immersed, fully knowing who you are, knowing your worth, being in touch with your intuition. This is about everything that you've imagined. You're going to make that shit happen. Because you listened. Because you took some time out for yourself. Because you slayed some inner demons, inner dragons. Yes, and there you go. The star. This is you. This is you with the Page of Cups. Man, I just lost my whole breath. We're gonna stop right there and we're gonna pull some roses. Okay, I love you. I give you roses. I give you your roses now. Okay. If this is in regards to a partner, y'all work very hard. Y'all came out as the Queen and the King of Wands. Masculine or feminine, feminine, masculine, whatever. Excuse me. Y'all work very hard. Business-wise, I feel like y'all make a lot of money together. Or this is you. Your masculine and your feminine energy are definitely on the same page when it comes to manifestation. Okay? Manifesting the things that you want. Wish fulfillment. Alright, Spirit, do you have anything for this collective who will be tuning in? The Aquariuses who will be watching this, cross-watcher, whatever you want to call it. I don't really have a channel title for this. We have the sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care. Sophia, I love that. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, destiny. This is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Spirit is trying to get you to recollect some information or memories that you've had in a past life. But they're trying to show you like what your fate is, so to speak. So you try to figure out why you have all this wisdom, why you have all why do you have all these things in your mind that you didn't realize you knew. It was for a reason. It was for you to get out of your small ass box, okay? You have a mission, you have a plan, you have a purpose, but Spirit has a divine plan for you. Anything else? Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion, humanity. I'm telling you, this is about returning to yourself. And then we have lineage of the rose, moved by the goddess, here for this, soul call, and gather. So this is about really expanding, but surrendering to the mysteries. And then we have the sun, joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. This is about the clarity. Definitely about the clarity into regards to why you are here. Who you do this for. So I really want to read Sophia. 124. 124. That's a highway. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. I don't know if that's how it goes, but that's a song I got. Sophia is a Greek word meaning wisdom. Sophia is thought to have been a force present at the time of creation and is often presented as a woman. This turns our patriarchal understanding of a soul male, God responsible for creation on its head. In the Bible's book of Proverbs, Sophia says, I was present at the beginning of the creation, participating at the side of the Lord in the work of creation. Many scholars and art historians believe that the female figure beside God in Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel ceiling is a representation of Sophia. The philosopher Rudolf Steiner believed that the ancient Egyptian mother goddess Isis was an incarnation of her. The galaxy overlapping the spiral of the rose on this card is a mystical representation of Sophia as holder of the divine plan. The intelligence that tells the rose when to open and the planet how to spin also exists within you. This card brings with it a message to trust the intelligence that brought you here. Have faith that the blueprint of your destiny is already known. What? What secret dreams do you have? What are you being called to say yes to create? Sophia embraces the cosmos. She holds the blueprint of creation. No person or thing is left out. Call upon her to guide you. Rest in the intelligence that exists within yourselves. Trust that you know what to do. Trust the blueprint within. Allow the seeds of your destiny to guide you. Rose transmission. I trust in the divine plan. Activate the intelligence within my cells and unlock and act on my most expansive destiny now. I'm going to just close this reading out because that's everything we talked about for real. This is really about entrusting spirit with them knowing that they know what they're doing. They're working in your favor. Your destiny is going to go just as planned. But this is you needing to trust and surrender to them to let them know, okay, I got faith in y'all. I know what y'all are doing, okay? I can see the vision. I can see the plan. Even though I can't see the whole thing, I know that there are great things awaiting me, okay? You just have to do your part and they'll do yours. So, y'all, if you resonate with this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in your next one. Peace.